This morning on today's Real Estate, what you can get for less than $200,000. Today's real estate expert, Barbara Corcoran, in our own brick house, is here with some great homes from Alabama to Arizona. Barbara, good to see you.
Good morning, and they're all inexpensive today.
All right, let's get started. A 1,500 square foot home, Phoenix, Arizona, 3 bedrooms, priced at $150,000.
And I'm sure you know, Al, more than anyone, that it's America's sunniest city, Phoenix is, with 300 days of sunshine a year. And this house is on a quiet cul-de-sac. It's landscaped with easy care, lacy desert trees and flowering shrubs. Not a lot of maintenance. The house is 1,500 square feet, as you mentioned. The price breaks down to only $96 a foot, and there's a great shot of the living room. The family room has the plush carpeting you just saw. The dining room has a big bay window and tall ceilings. The kitchen has double windows over the sink, bleached oak cabinets, granite counters, and a breakfast bar. That's a nice, spacious master bedroom you're looking at there. I like the alcove ceiling. And that's the best part of the house in my book. There's a sparkling pool, and behind the pool there's a wide green belt that borders the whole land of the house.
Now, what's the green belt?
The green belt is simply a plot of land given by the city that is maintained by the city that you get to use for free. What's wrong with that?
Nice. It's like your own park.
It is, but it greatly increases the value of that home, having that right back into your own backyard.
Pretty cool. Now let's head to Saginaw, Michigan, a 3-bedroom home, priced at $179,900.
You got it. And Sagaway is buried under snow right now, just about like everybody else, but people there love it. They go ice fishing in the wintertime. They just charge out to the big Saginaw Lake. That's a classic home with a huge front lawn, pretty shutters, a lamppost, and a welcoming front door. The living room has a gas fireplace, an oversized window you see off to the right. It's actually a pretty color blue they painted there. It seemingly makes it look very cozy. There's the dining room. I think that tablecloth would be better at a restaurant. You should never take a shot. Well, you shouldn't, of a dining room with a tablecloth. It never enhances the room
What about
at all.
that wallpaper?
The wallpaper should really go, because not just because of that wallpaper. No one relates to your taste in wallpaper, so you should always paint the walls. Never have wallpaper up when you're selling a house. There's a great shot of a kitchen no one could object to, a very private fenced-in backyard. I think it's nice because it's a perfect area for small children. And there's the rest of the backyard with all those trees standing at attention around the perimeter.
Pretty cool. All right, now let's go to Mission, Kansas. Another 3-bedroom home. This one priced at $185,000, just 8 miles from downtown Kansas City.
Yep, and this is like a storybook house from the outside. What's great about this town is it's lined with mom-pop stores. It kind of goes with the look of that house. The same 2 brothers have owned the local gas station for 60 years, volunteer fire department men. Everybody knows them. That's the kind of town that, to give you the right context. There's the living room. I like that corner window that they punched in that left wall. It just makes a big difference in the wall on the fireplace wall. There's also a wallpaper dining room. To your point earlier, that wallpaper is charming. You can't object to it, but no one's going to relate to your wallpaper. It should come off. There are new cork floors in the open kitchen. The white cabinets are there, very institutional type cabinets. There's a long breakfast bar, and the backyard, I think, is just the right size deck surrounded by mature trees with plenty of shade.
It's got a dormer room. What's that?
A dormer room simply means you punch through the roof, you punch through the roof and make added space. It always has slope ceilings.
All right, now let's go to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 35 miles from Music City, Nashville. We've got a 3-bedroom home at $189,900.
Yep, and this is a spick and span brick house with meticulous landscape. It's got to be the cleanest house in the whole neighborhood. There are energy-efficient windows throughout the entire house, newly put in. There's a family room with vaulted ceilings. You can't quite see how high those ceilings go. They go way up there. They have a big window, and it also has a 2-sided fireplace that it shares with the adjacent kitchen. The kitchen has wood floors, handmade cabinets, those pink cabinets, odd choice of color, I think, but all handmade. There's the upstairs cozy family room with the barrel ceiling, and the dining room also has wood floors and plenty of light. There's the steps going down to the backyard. It's a beautiful backyard, perfect as the rest of the house. I think it's meticulous. They must spend their entire weekend taking care of that property.
I tell you, it sure shows it. And finally, Tuscumbia, Alabama, we've got a 3-bedroom home priced at $196,900.
Tuscumbia is next to Muscle Shoals, where the famed music studio is, where Aretha Franklin and the Rolling Stones each recorded their best-selling album, for whatever that's worth. Here's an open floor plan. It's a gleaming, pretty house, very traditional in every way, but inside it surprises you because it's wide open with lots of windows. All the rooms are connected. I also like the use of their red paint, which you'll see in the kitchen. It kind of warms up that kitchen in a nice way with all that white cabinetry. It's open in every way. All the fixtures are new. That is an actual study. Rarely do studies look good. That's a study that anybody could move into and enjoy. There's also out back a quiet backyard, and there's your giant deck as well as your own private pool. And remember the price, it's $196,000.
Nice. All right, Barbara Corcoran, thanks so much.
My pleasure, Al.
And for more information on these homes, head to our website, todayshow.com.